good.
Ronnie said hello.
Ronnie P. Love you.
Walk us through that touchdown.
Yeah, 4th and 2. Appreciate Coach for trusting us. Really had a play for man. Could have checked out of it. You know, they held a pretty good man look. They dropped out into zone. Again, just trying to create and keep the play alive. There was a crease and just trusted the feet.
What was the play supposed to be?
Yeah, it's a man concept where Khalil, you know, if there's a man on the left side, we fly the back, try to create some eye candy, if you will, run him through the line. It's just like a mesh play. And again, they had a, oh, I don't like that. Did you just hear that? Thank you. Yeah, they went zone, so just made a play.
Josh, are you guys thinking in that situation that you were going to have to get 7?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you give the ball back to Pat and that offense, you know, down 6 with the game on the line, you know, I'll tell you what, they like their odds in that situation. So wanting to get 6 or 7 to try to make it a 2-score game, and you know, our defense bowed up there at the end, and a heck of a play by TB.
Josh, care to talk about in clutch situations your will to want it more than anybody's wanted it?
Yeah, again, I'm going to do anything and everything that I can do to help this team win football games, and sometimes it's, again, handing it off, sometimes it's throwing it, sometimes it's running it. So whatever I'm asked to do, I'm just trying to do to the best of my ability.
It's so familiar for you playing big games against this team. What does this mean at this juncture of the season?
It means we got to 9 wins. I know it's from perception, outside perception, it's a really big game, and what it means for both fan bases and the league. We're in week 11. You know, we're 9-2. Last time I checked, 9 wins probably doesn't get you in the playoffs. So, you know, going into this bye week, you get to enjoy ourselves a little bit, but coming back ready, you know, a hungry team and just trying to go 1-0.
Josh, pre-snap with Victor Rican number of checks, and I know Sean's been praising your command of the offense, Joe's been praising your command of the offense. Is that where you feel like it's showing up most, is pre-snap, and the way you're seeing defenses before it moves? Yeah, I think we're doing a good job in the quarterback room. You know, that starts with Joe, obviously, but it trickles down to RC, Mitch, Shane, Mike, Lubes, and Shermer. So, you know, it takes everybody in that room to give good looks in the meeting room, in practice. You know, it takes a village to get a job done, and I appreciate those guys more than they know in terms of just helping me see things at a very quick pace and just rolling with it. And, again, Joe's out there calling comfortable plays. So, yeah, we're just trying to go out and execute.
There was a social media clip that caught on camera after the game, Patrick Mahomes saying to you about, you know, we'll see you again, obviously a reference to the playoffs. What's your mindset with regard to that? I know.
Yeah, given our history, we tend to meet in the playoffs. So, again, we're not there yet. We'll focus on that when we get there. But we got a bye week, and then, you know, tough team coming here, I believe. San Francisco coming here? Yeah, so.
How big to get Curtis Samuel involved today, but then also the return of Cooper? Just can you deal with those 2 guys separately?
Yeah, you see the catch that Coop made early on in the game, set us up for a touchdown. It's a heck of a play. And then Curtis making plays and utilizing his speed and making guys miss. Still feel like I missed him on a couple throws, and, you know, there's a few ones that I want back. And, again, we'll come in tomorrow, figure it out, and try to get better from it.
Curtis's touchdown, that was the 11th different pass catcher to catch a touchdown from you this season. With all the injuries you've dealt with in that unit, what does it say about them to continue to find ways to?
Yeah, guys staying ready. I know Curtis hasn't had the, you know, amount of success that he's wanted in this offense so far, but he's been as consistent as possible. He works his tail off. I trust him implicitly. You know, I threw the ball and I got flipped upside down, and as I was getting up, I put my hands up because I knew he was going to score. But again, sometimes it's your day, and we're going to have to utilize him going forward because when he has the ball in his hands, he's very, very dangerous playmaker. And you know, I just commend him for how hard he's been working and the composure that he's had throughout the entire season.
How about Ryan Vandermark? He stepped in today in the defensive round. What did you see from him and his big start?
Yeah, very, very proud of him. Again, just a guy that loves football, loves his teammates. He works his tail off, and he cares so much about this game. So it was very cool to see him go in there and play as well as he did. I don't know did we have any sacks today? I don't think we did. So again, did we? Nope. Okay. Yeah. I mean, throw him in there, and you know, it didn't seem like we missed a beat.
Josh, how important was time of possession and being efficient on third down today?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, the better you can be on third down, typically the better team you're going to be. You know, moving the chains, time of possession is so big against this type of team and offense. Keeping it away from them as much as possible because you never know what's going to happen when the balls are, you know, the ball's in their hands. So, again, just trying to convert and execute every play call.
Last one for Josh.
Yeah, I mean, just throw it to him. Seems like he comes down with everything. You know, felt like I could have put that one in front, that last third down one a little bit in front, so he didn't take a shot like that. But he's as tough as they come. He just gets the job done. Hey, guys.
Was caught in last second.
Ron, did that feel like more than one win today?
It felt like a great team win. It felt like everything that we've been doing individually, unit-wise, and all together just kind of came to a head at the right time. I'm so proud of my guys. Man, my quarterback, hey, I fucking love that guy. I fucking love this team, you know, from the coaching staff, from the front office guys to the coaching staff to the players that we have in here, man. It's a beautiful thing to be in the league 14 years, man, and you know, still be able to experience this, man. It never gets old. I'm so proud of everybody. Proud of my quarterback, proud of my offense. Great team win. Defense, we played great. Terrell Bernard was on fire today. D-line, we did a great job keeping him in the pocket. I'm just so proud of everybody, and I'm proud of myself too. It's a lot of stuff that, you know, that I fought publicly and privately, and you know, to still be able to come out on top at 35 years old, playing in games like this, and to still be able to contribute. I was sitting outside before I came in, and you know, I'm just so proud of myself from being knocked down and still standing up and getting back up time and time again. So this is a crazy night, amazing night. It's not the Super Bowl though, but you know, we're gonna celebrate this one for sure, and you know, take this momentum into the bye week, and you know, who knows after that, but we're gonna celebrate this one tonight.
Ron, can we talk about, you know, you told me Friday that, you know, in pressure moments you rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
Today you got a sack, and not only it was a great sack because you surpassed your idol,
Yep.
Gary Thomas, man. So just get to talk about what that means, you know, with that sack surpassing Gary Thomas.
You know, this is why they brought me in here, you know, and to be able to contribute in wins like this, to get over the hump. And it just feels good to be able to do my job. And, you know, we kind of spoke it into existence, you know, right there playing dominoes. And, you know, you never really know about the stuff that you say. And I always try to speak with a positive tongue and be optimistic because you never really know. And, you know, that's one of those things that we're talking about, contributing and going out there and getting the win, and it happened for us. So, like I said, man, I'm proud of myself, proud of my team, you know, keeping a positive mindset and to still come out here and work, man. And, you know, 35 years old, 14 years in the game, and I still love it. It never gets old, for sure.
John, what was the mindset coming in the group of edge rushers? Because Greg had a good game, you had a good game, AJ was flying.
Yeah.
What was kind of the group message in that group?
You know, we like to you know, perceive our occupation or our job in the game as the tip of the spear. You know, we the first ones out there. You know, we the front line. You know, we lead by example, and the team kind of goes how we go. And you know, the speech from Coach McDermott was like, it's just another game, and you know, 100 years from now, nobody's gonna remember. And you know, we were like, fuck that. This is a big game. This is why we here. When the bright lights come on, we rise to the occasion. We don't need to sugarcoat it to take the pressure off of us. Pressure comes from within, and everybody in that defensive line room kind of rose to the occasion. And like I said, it's a special moment, and to be able to, you know, be optimistic and speak great things into existence, it's a wonderful feeling for sure.
During the week, a lot of you guys seem to sort of say, like, this is great, but we've got to be able to do it in January
Yep.
too. But now that you're in the moment, does this feel like
It's great.
a statement kind of win?
Yeah, it's a statement win. They were undefeated. Like I said, it's not our Super Bowl. Like, the season's not over. You know, we're not going to the Super Bowl or anything like that. But we have to celebrate wins like this. It's so hard to win in this league. It's so hard to win in this league. It's so hard to have success in this league. It's so much that goes into that 60 minutes that we play on Sunday nights, Sunday afternoons. So you have to be able to debrief and take a step back and look at all the great things that you do. And then break it down. You know, look at all the great things that you did. Look at all the things that you can improve on. Wash it away and, you know, continue. And we've done a great job with that all season long. This is a good one. We're going to celebrate this one. And we got a bye week too, so we might celebrate this one for 2 days instead of just one. It'll be a great night in Buffalo for sure.
First half, they didn't involve Kelsey much, didn't involve Hopkins much. A little bit more in the second half. What did you think you did well against those guys?
You know, they do a great job. I think Patrick Mahomes does a great job of finding the open guy. You know, he's not just looking at one guy to make plays. And, you know, more often times than not, it's usually Kelsey or Hopkins. But Patrick Mahomes is one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play. He's going to find the open guy. We saw 66 get plays. We saw Steele get plays. You know, he's passing around to whoever's open. They do a good job of spreading it out. So it puts stress on the defense that you just can't focus on one guy. And they do a great job offensively. They have a really, really well-coached team. All the respect in the world for the Chiefs. It was a hard-fought win, and, you know, time ran out, and we were able to get the dub.
Ron, you said it's not our Super Bowl, but there will be people who claim that, like, this is your Super Bowl. There is a lot of football left to be played.
Yep.
But is there a way of knowing that maybe this team is different or feels different?
Nope. I think, you know, the last 3 seasons we played the Chiefs, we won in the regular season. You know, last year we went to KC and we won. The year before we went to KC and we won. Last year we lost to KC in the playoffs. I think we get so caught up in what's next or what about the past. Like, you got to be where your feet are. We won today. We did some great things today. There's some things that we have to work on today for sure. We're going to debrief this one. We're going to celebrate this one for sure. Debrief this one and get ready for a very good 49ers team. If we can just continue to take steps to being the team that we know we can be, it's still room for us to grow. If we continue to take steps to be the team that we can be, when January comes, you know, we can. That'll be our Super Bowl. Those will be the wins that we've been working all the way from the spring. Those will be the wins that we can. Those will be the statement games for us. If we could just keep taking those bite-sized wins.
Hey, Ron, all that said, you expect to see the Chiefs again?
100%. 100%. In some form or fashion, whether it's at our place or their place, we're going to see the Chiefs again, whether it's in the division round or the AFC Championship or whatever it may be. We're going to see the Chiefs again for sure.
I mean, as crazy as it may sound, how important was it to, you know, shut down and run, make Kansas City one-dimensional, and let Patrick Mahomes try to beat you with his arm?
I think we could have been better on first down. We could have been better on first down. They were getting a huge chunk on us in the first half. We kind of slowed it down in the second half. On the offense, we played great complementary football. Offense bailed us out and scored some points for us. But we got to be better on first down. We got to get them in some, you know, 2nd and 9, you know, 2nd and 8. That way we can have some more 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7s, 3rd and 8s. So they did a really good job on first down and getting chunk yards, and it put a strain on us on third down. They had a lot of 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. But that just comes with playing a great team. You got to be able to adjust and play defense on the fly. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys.
Oh, Scotty, man.
I assume I know the answer, Curtis, but I feel like it was worth the wait to make a big splash play and a big moment.
Absolutely. You know, I stayed with it each and every week. You know, never got frustrated. You know, I knew the time was gonna come at some point. You know, I'm a team guy. You know, it's all about winning.
Now, you know, Coach Brady talked about everybody each, right? Today it just seemed like it was your turn. You know, Josh was looking for you. It seemed like, you know, you were the pioneer on a lot of plays on some big plays. Just care to talk about your touchdown, your first touchdown as a field.
You know, it's just about execution. You know, 11 guys playing together. You know, gratefully I was on the end of a touchdown. You know, I got my first touchdown, which I was happy for. Everybody was going crazy. I told you, when I got in the end zone, I'm going to dance now, so let's keep it going.
Khalil, I think you got to be nice because he's sitting right next to you, but just how impressive is it for somebody to kind of, you know, fight through maybe not the start of the season
Yeah.
if they want
No, it's dope to see. I mean, the work this dude puts in, you know, every single week, every single day, every single practice, you know, training room, out on the field, after, you know, just all the work he puts in. It's dope to see it pay off.
Khalil, Amari battling through the wrist injury. He had 2 catches, but they were huge. How important was he, even though he didn't have a bunch of catches, not huge stats, but 2 really big ones?
Yeah, I mean, it's dope to see that as well. You know, I've said just the level of player that he is. You know, every single year in the league, he's just showed out that he's one of the best wideouts in the league, and it's dope to see, you know, those players. I think the first one was one hand. Was it one hand? Yeah, I mean, I just start yelling. It's just dope to see somebody like him buy into what we got going on, and you know, him celebrating with the team as well. You know, he's a team guy, so great dude.
Khalil, when the game is on the line, 3rd and 9, 4.5 minutes to go in the ball game, the play is hard, and you know that you have a kind of idea that the ball is coming your way. What is going on in your mind at that moment?
As funny as it is, really not much. Like, you know, I think when you start thinking like, oh, the crowd's loud and it's, you know, 3rd, 4th down, whatever it is, like, I think that's when, you know, mistakes happen. So for me, it's just my job as a wideout is to run the route that's for the play that's called, and when the ball comes to me, catch the ball. So.
Curtis, Keon today, Dalton today, but you know, a lot of different players stepped up. You guys feel like you're hitting your footing that really kind of helped the pivotal point of the season?
I feel like each and every week we are getting better. You know, unfortunately we had some guys down, but you know, somebody else got to step up. You know, this bye week's gonna be great for us. You know, when we get our guys back, it's gonna be something special. I'm just excited. You know, everybody get this time off. You know, relax and you know, unwind a little bit and get back the following week.
What happened on your touchdown? The blitz and like Josh just kind of picked up the read, or?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, Josh did a great job getting us into the right play. You know, it's man coverage. You know, go win. You know, we got so many dynamic guys in our room that can make guys, you know, that could win one-on-one matchups, and you know, he trusts in us each and every time.
Khalil, Josh talked about the touchdown run that he had there. The original play was kind of a mesh play, going across, but then as you see him kind of cut up field, can you describe what it's like to see him dash?
Yeah, I've said this before since I've been a Bill. Like when Josh takes off, I find myself sometimes just like watching, like, wow, like he's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then as that's going on in my head, I'm like, oh my goodness, let me just, you know, follow up the play. You know, I think, you know, everybody run to the ball, so I started doing that. When he took off today, I just started yelling. Like I couldn't stop yelling. I mean, I was blanking ahead, kind of, you know, blacked out a little bit. Man, he's a dog. He's a great leader, great dude. Love the dude.
I mean, what was the game plan against this tough Kansas City defense? Because I mean, y'all just about had 300 yards total yards, and y'all pretty much did what y'all needed to do, especially on 3rd down, very efficient. Good to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it just started at the beginning of the week with, you know, watching the film, you know, Joe installing the plays, and, you know, us, you know, dialing up those details within every single play throughout the whole week. You know, our 3rd down days, making sure that we're on points with our hots and our communication as well, from O-line to tight ends to running back, everybody, you know. Yeah, but I'll just say it was more just what the work we put in this week is why we were successful tonight.
Curtis, do you feel that this team is now finally starting to gain offensive rhythm?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we heading in the right direction. You know, each and every week is gonna get more and more important for us to all be on the same page. You know, each and every week, our job is just to focus on us. You know, we can't focus on everybody else. We understand we playing against good teams, but if 11 guys play together, I'm gonna keep saying that. If we all play together and play our best football, the sky's the limit for us.
Khalil, you might have been asked about it, but you had a big catch for a gain on the drive before Curtis's touchdown. It was kind of like you were just an outlet. Wasn't a screen.
Yeah.
This time, just kind of about that play.
Yeah, just like, you know, check down. You know, Josh, you know, threw me the ball, and I've said this before. It's just when, as a wideout, when that ball comes your way, it's to catch it and make a play, make guys miss, and you know, executed that pretty well. Love you. Have a good one.
TV coming in? Taylor, take us through your interception on the first drive game.
Yeah, you know, just
I was in the middle of the field and, kind of plaster play and, got a good read on the ball. He overthrew it and capitalized on it.
Obviously, it's very early in the game, and there's a lot that can happen, but it probably sets a tone, right? Just like, kind of domino effect of like, hey, like, you got this today.
Yeah, for sure. You guys saw obviously what we did last week. T on the first play of the game in Indy, and I think the defense too making a big emphasis on starting the game fast, starting to, in good groove. So and that's what we've been able to do in the past 2 weeks, and good outcome come from it. So that's an emphasis that we've been trying to make.
How's the foot, and what was it like? What was the game plan as far as in the passing game? Because you held those guys under 200 yards today, you held them under 80 yards rushing. What was the game plan as far as passing?
Yeah, we had a good game plan coming into the week, and we stuck to it. We executed out there. Really, obviously, just taking limiting the explosives, and executing our plan, and that's what we did. Foot's good.
What was your vantage point for Josh's touchdown at the end, the 4th and 2 run?
Yeah, right there on sidelines. I was up. I was, getting ready because it was 4th down. Defense back up and stuff, and obviously, seen a couple times this season when the game's on the line. 17 has the ball in his hands, and I'm gonna bet on him every time. So love to see that, man. I was fired up.
What was the atmosphere like for you guys? How much energy did it give you guys out there on defense?
I think that's one of the loudest I've heard Bills Mafia in this stadium, and it's just a testament to these fans. This made it hard for us to communicate on the back end on defense, but it's truly a 12th man out there with the Bills Mafia. So man, we truly appreciate it.
What's the mindset now going into a bye week? You guys are on a 6-game winning streak. So what's the mindset going into it?
Yeah, I think the bye week is coming at a perfect time. Got a lot of banged up guys. Freshen up, get away for a little bit. Sharpen our swords and come back and ready to make another run. And like I said, I think the bye week is coming at a perfect time for us.
You guys held Travis Kelce to just 8 yards. What was the key to kind of keeping him projected back?
Yeah, just sticking to our plan. We had a good plan throughout the week coming into this game, and really just sticking to it.
Thinking about Cam Lewis, he made a couple of good underneath tackles, especially later in the game. Just his role in the dime and his underneath tackling.
Yeah, you seen him step in this season when T went down week 1. He held it down at the nickel position, and then obviously, we go and dime. 6 DBs on the field. Obviously his versatility. He can play safety. He came in playing corner, playing dime linebacker, covering. Really anything nickel. So, man, true Swiss Army knife, man. I can't say enough good things about that guy.
Let's talk about Terrell Bernard, game-clinching interception at the end.
Yeah, man, incredible play. Kind of brought me back to his Houston interception, kind of rolling back with it. Great hands catch, and to end the game like that, man, huge play, man. So happy for him. Thank you, guys.
All right, first and foremost, all the glory goes to God for allowing us to be out there and guys staying healthy for the most part. Great team win. Fans were incredible as always. That's how it goes here. I thought the takeaway early in the game by the defense was important just from a stealing a possession type of aspect. Certainly the big play by Josh on the 4th down. What else can you say, right? Just an incredible effort. All the phases chipped in. Special teams, I thought Brandon in the return game, got going a little bit and made some good decisions, and so he continues to grow each and every week like these young players do. And Curtis Samuel, 2 weeks in a row, showed up and really contributed to the win. I thought, getting him going, getting him some confidence. He's playing hurt a little bit, and certainly appreciate his effort, his resilient nature. And TB on the defensive side with the sack and the interception to seal it there. Again, just the injuries we've been able to kind of persevere and work through. Guys stepping in. Vandy was out there. Richard Garage, I think, on the touchdown by Josh. That's his, I believe, first varsity snap in the NFL. And to go in there in that situation is not easy. I know he was fired up about it. So he works extremely hard. It's good to see. And then Zach Davidson getting a catch, first varsity playing time out there. So just overall, great win. This is not the finish line, as we talked in the locker room. This is the next game, and so we get to 9 wins. It's hard to do. So we're extremely grateful for that, and looking forward to getting a little bit of rest here.
Sean, what went into the decision-making? It looks like you weren't hesitant at all going for it then. What was the mindset when you were in that position?
Yeah, I just felt, we mapped it out during the week, and felt strongly that that was the right decision. I don't want to be resulting, if you will, but would have stood by it if it didn't work out. Just felt like, there's been too many games, as you guys know, where Andy and Patrick have come back and you kick a field goal and they go score a touchdown, or it's overtime, just in different games where they've been and they get the ball first and the game's, so they're just way too good to not go for it right there. And, so every situation's a little bit different, but felt confident.
Sean, do you ever in the moment, just, I don't want to say like getting off, but you're watching Josh run, do you ever like, I don't know, like become a fan for a second? Be like, I can't believe this is happening, or is it immediately always to the next?
We're so process driven out there. It's hard, but just to enjoy watching kind of the final seconds tick off, and then the guys in the locker room, they work so darn hard to prepare and get themselves where they can go in there and play to the best of their ability. It's fun to just watch them celebrate with each other after the game.
Coach, can you talk about how
I know you said this is not the finish line, and that's
Yeah.
what it's been being all week. January is closer to the finish line, at least. But in the moment, does this feel like a statement, or is the history?
No
you
statement.
have-
No statement. No, it's not a statement. It's the next game, and it's hard to win games. You know that, and to win 9 and to win against a team that's won back-to-back Super Bowls and coached by Andy Reid and quarterbacked by Patrick Mahomes, it's always going to be tough. These games that we've played have always been close, and so I just thought it was very high-level competition out there, and hopefully the fans enjoyed it and enjoyed it on TV as well. So just a great atmosphere in Buffalo, and just thankful to be a part of it.
How loud was the fans' voice?
Well, when it's hard to hear on the headset, what the coaches in the booth are saying, it's pretty darn loud.
You realize that this is 7 out of 8 seasons, this is your winning season again, this year 9 wins.
Yeah, very grateful, humbled by it too. Takes a lot of people to accomplish what we've been able to accomplish. So just, again, very grateful for it.
Coach, can you talk about time of possession in third down?
Time of possession was big. Like the first takeaway by the defense, I thought we were able to steal the possession. We deferred, they had the ball. So when you're able to get that first possession away from them, that was key for us. They're coming into the game, they were the number 1 offense from a time of possession standpoint, so we knew that. And so the amount of touches, just trying to give Josh as many touches as possible with the ball in his hands, and that showed up, down the stretch on that 4th down in particular.
Sean, what do you make of Curtis's game today?
Yeah, solid, very solid. Good to get him going. Like I said a week ago, with he'd been playing through some injuries last week, this week the same. And I think a lot of it too is, just him remembering how good of a player he is. He's confident, made some huge plays for us tonight. Obviously, the touchdown in the fourth quarter there, early part of the fourth quarter. He's tough and tough-minded, and those are two good things.
Coach, can you talk about Miller, surpassing
Yeah.
Derek Thomas, one of the greatest all-time sack leaders,
Yeah.
surpassing his idol?
Yeah, that's huge. You know, we kind of celebrated it before, I think, when he tied DT, and I know he looks up to him, right? And I just think it's an amazing mark on an amazing career, and Von is still so humble, and to have his mindset and possess that that type of mindset. Only the elite have ever been in that kind of stratosphere where Von has been, and he's left a mark on our team in terms of his mentality, his approach week to week.
You guys have a handful of new players in new roles this year. What can a win like this do for the team's confidence, especially going into the bye and the second half of the season?
That's a good question. I'll let you know after we come out of the bye, I think. You know, this is, again, you're going against the defending Super Bowl champs. And I just think when you play close games, the NFL the margins are very, very thin, very small. So you're in the close games every week. To be able to win close games and then to be able to win them against the defending Super Bowl champs, it's just really experience, to your point, right? These young guys, seeing the atmosphere, having to go out there and play, the experience that a lot of these guys are getting through the fact that they're young, but also through some of the course of the injuries that we've dealt with, is good in terms of building up wisdom, building up, hey, I've been here before type of a feeling. Good? All right, thanks, guys.
That's it for this room. That's it for people in here. Let me take their card and put it on my laptop just so I have it in case they need it. You can go back to your house or everything into everything you need for you. There, I'm done. We're done, guys. Hall of Famer? Jenna Control? Excuse me, Jenna Control?